Hey everyone, welcome back to another Fortnite Save the World video. Today we will continue the Beginner's Guide series. And we will finish the 4th defense in Stonewood. This defense requires to place an amplifier, so it will be our first amplifier in Stonewood beside the home base. I will explain everything needed before the defense. Plus all the new features we unlocked after the 3rd defense. But before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are enjoying the content. And don't forget to use code Larsis in the item shop if you want to support me, helps me a lot. And without further ado, let's get started. Let's start where we stopped after last defense, just a quick recap. After finishing the 3rd defense, you will play these 3 quests. Everyone gives you new features in your account. The first one will unlock Lars, 500 research points, and will give you access to the collection book. But you won't be able to get access to Lars and the research tab till you finish this mission too. I already made a separate video about the collection book, check it here. I didn't want to add it with this defense video, it would be a very long one. Plus it could confuse a lot of people. And after the 2nd mission, you now can upgrade your building to level 2. Just like you see in this clip. I can upgrade this wall to level 2. It will cost double the materials but increase its health. We will unlock another upgrade as well, so 3 in total. Yes, they cost more materials, but give you stronger build. I will explain it more while building the rest of Stonewood base. And you unlocked the 2nd slot in your support team. Now you can add 2 heroes instead of 1. And the most important thing is Lars, and the research tab. This tab confuses a lot of people, so I made another separate video about it too. Not just for beginners, for mid and end game players too. I went into depth about it, explaining every possible thing you need to know about it. I recommend watching this video, very important and contain a lot of useful information. You can check it here. Now for the last quest. After finishing it, you will unlock your 2nd hero loadout, some defenders, and defender post. Defenders are like bots in the game. You place a defender post trap and slot a defender to it. With a weapon from your inventory of course. You can check all your defenders here. I got this epic one from a free llama. And I will level her once for the side quest. Here you can switch between your loadouts. You don't have that many heroes right now anyway, but you will get a lot soon, don't worry. And I got an upgrading point too. You can unlock what you like. I picked the adrenaline rush, to be able to heal myself with it. Now I can slot my 2nd gadget in my loadout. You will unlock all the gadgets and will be able to upgrade and max all of them, don't worry. It's not like the other games when you have to pick 1 or 2 only and can't unlock the rest. And as I mentioned, you get these points too by leveling up in the game. Now everything is ready for the 4th defense. And don't worry, the next defenses will be much faster than the last 3. While we are progressing in the game, we will unlock more and more features. Which means we will unlock all of them soon, only storm shield defenses will remain. So, stay tuned for the next videos. Note that I haven't farmed that much. Only a bit while playing the last 3 missions. For this defense, you have to place an amplifier to expand your shield. And you have 3 options to pick from. Let's explain them one by one. Like what will happen, how it will affect the spawn locations, and etc. If I pick this one, it will block the west direction spawn for the home base. So, I don't need this tunnel anymore. That's why I told you build anything randomly till we start placing our amplifiers. The 2nd one is here. And this is the 3rd one, and same thing, it will block the tunnel I'm standing on right now. You can pick any one you like, and it will be your amplifier A. Letters don't matter anyway, but I will explain it later. I will pick this amplifier.
Nice work. Build defenses around the amplifier. As part of your defenses,
So, I don't need this tunnel anymore.
Let's talk about
So I will destroy it.
Your defenders are standing by to help you defend your storm shield. You'll need some supplies. Let me send some now.
Ray gave me a drop, with the defender post traps I mentioned earlier. You won't be able to start the defense till you place 2 defenders in your base. First, I will finish destroying this tunnel, then we'll add them and explain everything you need to know about defenders. I already reached the max I can hold, so I will add some into my storage. We will increase this limit later to 5k of each mats, instead of 2k.
Once your defender is properly armed, they're ready to fight.
As you see here, I get the materials back every time I destroy a trap. That's what I meant by build any random tunnel as a start, then destroy them later and you will get all the mats back. You can upgrade your structures to level 2 like this. But no need for that right now. Level 1 is more than enough. Now let's start building our tunnel to defend this amplifier. We need to cover 3 directions. I will build tunnels for 2 directions, and will defend the third with defenders and my weapons. The husk have 2 ways up. Here's the first one. And here's the second one. And like always, I block any possible paths, and build and trap only one. Because building all the paths will cost ton of materials and traps. This will stop them, but not enough. Some husk may try to take a shortcut and start destroying the block-offs here, so I will add some more. Again, nothing fancy. We will destroy all of that later. You can add floors and edit them like that. And this works as block-offs too. This should be enough, but I will add extra layers to make sure. I don't want a random thing ruin the defense. Because there are a lot of factors that affect this. Like how far your main tunnel is, where you are standing, and more. So, few extra layers of block-offs won't hurt. And we will destroy all of that later anyway. Place a cone and edit it like this. But not normal ramp like this, because they can walk underneath it. And it works as block-offs as well. It's another shape of block-offs. You should know more about how block-offs work right now, at least the basics. Now I will build the main tunnel here. But of course, you have to give the husk an open path to the amplifier. So, they can follow it. But of course the traps will eliminate them before they reach the amplifier. But if you blocked all the paths, they will just start causing issues like I explained at the previous defenses. This should be enough. I will use only wall darts and gas traps. Since we all can craft them right now. For the next defenses we will have more traps to use. Plus I will increase the traps level a bit. Because the higher the defense, the higher the husk level. I won't add any floor traps, I already added enough traps. Now for the south direction. Same thing, they have 2 paths to follow. I will block one and trap the other. This is enough, but again, few more layers of block-offs won't hurt. This is enough for this tunnel. For the east direction, I can build tunnels too. But I will rely on defenders for this one. First, to place a defender, we need to use a defender post trap like this. I will add 4 traps to add 4 defenders. But right now, I can only use 2 defenders with me. So, you can save the other 2 traps for other locations. Now let's place our defenders. This is a sniper defender, so I will give her a sniper and some ammo. A ranged weapon defender, who can hold rifle or SMGs.
Your storm shield, your defenders go home too. When the mission is over, your gun and any unused ammo will be
Melee
returned to your
defender
inventory.
uses any kind of
Don't
melees.
forget to make sure your defenders are on duty and ready for action before each fight.
I will add more traps to the home base tunnels, since I have a lot now.
Head to the storm shield
Here are
terminal.
few tips about defenders. You can place them before or after you start the defense, doesn't matter. After the defense is done, the weapons and the remaining ammo will be returned to your inventory. But note that they may use all the ammo if it was a long defense, or you gave them few amounts of ammo. Also, every weapon has its own durability. So, after some time, it will get broken, and you will lose it. But you can craft another, of course, using your schematics. Same thing happens with the weapons you give to your defenders. These were quick tips about defenders, which are enough for now. But if you want to know more, check this video. I explained everything you need to know about survivors. Now we are ready for the defense, so let's start it. Here you can access your daily war games. And underneath it here, the custom war games, where you can pick the modifiers you want to play by yourself. You can play these defenses with others, but I prefer to play it solo.
Power increasing.
With a full party, you can finish all these defenses without any tunnels, traps or block-offs.
Therefore, an attack from the south.
Just 4 players using weapons is more than enough. But believe me, building and trapping helps you a lot to understand the game. Smasher, no wall is safe. Let's stop here for a moment. I want to mention something. Smashers are one of the most annoying things you will ever see in the game. But not because of what you think. Yes, they are strong, they can ruin everything, and sometimes it's hard to deal with them. But all of these are manageable. The thing is, smashers are so bugged right now. Like they behave randomly almost every time. And they haven't been like that before. Anyway, don't worry. For now, all you need is just to eliminate them. And it's so easy, don't worry. And look at that. Like what I just said. A smasher spawned inside the block-offs. Like they never spawn here. Maybe because this was the first time for a smasher to spawn in my base, I don't know. Anyway, it's not a big deal. But so funny to be honest. If you played this game before, you will know what I mean. Now, let's finish the defense, and I will explain all the rewards we will get, and all the feature we will unlock after the defense ends.
Another wave coming soon. Prepare for an attack from the east. from the west. Another wave coming soon. Prepare for an attack from the east.
I placed 3 defenders, but the max is 2, so I changed the melee defender for a rifle 1. The usual rewards, some llamas, XP, and tickets. And we got the electric field trap. One of the best. I didn't get V-Bucks from the defense, it's from the bundle I bought. Save the World new accounts don't give V-Bucks anymore, only tickets. And we unlocked the third slot in the support team. Another survivors squad. Now you can use team perks in your loadout. Simply, team perks are like bonuses, buffs, something like that. But a bit special. Let me give you an example. As you know, with your Outlander, when you use your anti-material charge like this, it punches and destroys everything in front of you. But when you use Long Arm of the Law, it increases your anti-material charge range to 2 tiles instead of 1. But it requires 2 Outlanders in the support team. Right now, I only can put 1, so I can't activate the team perk. But I will get more soon. Other team perks too, like the recycling one. You use it with a constructor, activated with the support team, and your base will farm building materials for you. And you can go further and use what we call Matt's Grinder. It's a huge build that you use your base to reinforce all of it, and your base will farm to of building materials for you. If you want to know more about it, check this video. But don't build one right now, wait a bit. Because mostly you don't have enough constructors to activate the recycling team perk. I will make another video about team perks, explaining all of them, how to get them, how they works, and etc. And don't forget to fill your second survivors squad. I don't have any leader for it, so I will use just anything for now. You can get some survivors right now if you have some gold. Like this legendary one, every season we get one in the shop, which I recommend buying. And another 2 epic survivors in the weekly shop, 250 gold each. Which is very good. I recommend buying them every week if you can, to build your survivor squads. That should be enough for now. The next defense doesn't require to place any more amplifier. So, it will be fast, I will just build the tunnel I use survivors for. Plus I will explain a bit more about the traps I will level first, weapons, and other things, so stay tuned. And that's it. Don't forget to use code Larsis in the item shop if you want to support me. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you are enjoying the content. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, see you in the next one.